Hi everybody, my name is Gaming Mule and welcome to the Saturday morning show live on DayDreamer Gaming. This morning I'm joined by Sonny G.
What's happening, everybody?
And Litica Marek.
Good morning, everyone.
So today we're playing GTA Online, but we're not playing the Doomsday Heist today. We're going to have a nice chill out Saturday and we're going to play some races, some classic races.
I've missed the races. We haven't done it in ages. Months.
I love the races as well. I love the races. Yeah. Right, Rockstar created stunt races, and we'll just hop into somewhat classic. We won't go into transform races just yet. We'll go into plummets. That'll do. That'll do.
Just killed. Gotta love it.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Safe and hiding in my garage.
Yeah, that's probably smart, to be honest. Here I am, just standing around and then just get shot in the head. It's gonna come back to me again as well. You can probably hear my controller, but that's because I've got the sound coming through the TV today, because I've got Kay sitting next to me, so she can hear the radio.
Right, you should have an invite now, chaps.
No, not just yet. Oh, wait. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. See, we've had some problems over the last few weeks with GTA and like getting it to actually work properly for us. So it'll be nice if it's all hitch-free today and we can just enjoy the races.
Yeah. So I'm the host, so it might take a race or two for randos to join, but they'll join eventually. They book them and they will come.
Oh shit! Why has it gone back to Radio Los Santos? I don't want to do that. Right, there we go. Cool. Right, I'm looking forward to this. Which one we got? Plummet.
Plummets to start off with. Classic races. Classic fucking races, mate.
Classic races, mate. So, what's everyone been playing this week?
I got the platinum for Final Fantasy X. Way!
Let's clap. There we go. Congratulations, Neil.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I immediately started playing Final Fantasy X-2, which I've not played since I was a kid, and it's highly amusing because it is very girl power sort of thing. I know that you're not a big Final Fantasy dude, Sonny. I don't know. Have you played Final Fantasy X-2, Lit?
Yep, a long time ago.
Classic. It's some classic shit.
Is it not very good?
It's a decent game, but
it is good. It is good. It's just very like girl power because you've only got 3 characters in it, and they're all
Yuna, Pain, and Riku.
Yeah, Yuna, Pain, and Riku, and it's all like a girly team, and it's interesting. It's cool. I like it.
Right. Okay. So.
People talk about there not being enough females in gaming these days, but then you think about games like Final Fantasy X-2, and it's all about the ladies. It's all about the ladies.
See, I'm not really having this argument where there's not that many female protagonists in games, because one of the biggest protagonists in video game history is a female.
What, are you on about like Metroid or something like that?
No, what about Lara Croft?
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah, but she's a very stereotypical female. Like, she's got her cone boobs. She was only put into the game so that she could appease, adolescent boys. So she's probably not...
She stood the test of time, though. She's, like, completely iconic.
Oh, she's very iconic now, but at the time... Oh, fuck you!
But I like this, the 3 of us driving in black and pink cars. Very stylized.
But at the time, fucking Lara Croft was just there to appease teenage boys. Maybe not so much now,
Maybe, but I mean, Japanese like RPGs and stuff, they had female protagonists for years and years.
Yeah.
When you look at games like Fear Effect and stuff like that, I mean, I think there's 3 of them. And the protagonist there, she was female.
Wouldn't they talk about them making another Fear effect as well?
They're remastering the originals.
Ah.
It's coming out this year at some point.
Ah.
But I mean, you know, there is female. I mean, the same can be said for black characters in video games. There's many of them as well. It's just, I think, because everything is so, well, you know, politically correct these days, that they just seem to overlook things from the past.
We're talking about some very sensitive subjects this morning.
We are, but we're not being disrespectful about them.
Oh no! I mean, it's just a bit much when you're hungover on a Saturday.
How they're coining that as like the first black superhero, and who the fuck was Blade?
Well,
yeah.
Black Panther's come out, and obviously, and it is excellent. It is really, really good, and
I've not seen it yet.
It's really good, but yeah, you're right. Blade is black.
Yeah,
you know.
But what other examples have you got? You've got Blade. What else have you got?
Cyborg.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's not like Black Panther's the first ever black superhero, but you know they are few and far between in movies.
Okay,
anyway.
I'll give you that, but it's like, I don't know. I just feel like a lot gets overlooked when they're talking about black characters, female characters. You know, because I've played games like growing up where the female character is, you know, the main character in the game, and it's stuff like that. So I think it's just greatly exaggerated.
I don't know, because like we've just said, you know, I can't think of any other black characters in movies or games for that matter, apart from like Carlos from GTA San Andreas. It was Carlos, wasn't it?
No, that wasn't his name, was it?
Was it?
Was it? You know, I haven't played GTA San Andreas in so long.
No, me neither. I'm thinking Carlos, but it might be something else. I can't remember his name. But other than that, I can't really think of any main like black protagonists.
I play a lot of JRPGs, and there's not many black protagonists in them. I know that for sure.
But let's be, if they're based in Japan, there aren't many black Japanese people.
No, but
and if there are, they're very, very stereotypical.
But they weren't very westernized, were they? The RPGs way back.
Usually steeped in Japanese mythology, usually.
Yeah. Also, I mean, you're not going to get many black characters in there. I mean, I don't know. I just think sometimes it gets taken a little bit too far.
What I don't like, what I really fucking hate,
I didn't even finish. Rubbish.
Is when there's a female character in a video game like Horizon Zero Dawn or something like that, and then you get loads of dickheads on forums and stuff like that, just like just saying that it's there for the feminists and stuff like that. And it's not
stupid.
That really annoys me. That really fucking annoys me. Like Horizon Zero Dawn's great.
I can't think of a less feminist character than Aloy.
Yeah, I mean,
that's what they're sort of they're going with it, aren't they? It's just that's what I mean by being over the top sometimes, where it's like, yeah, you know, doing it for the women. Finally, we've got women in video games. Like they've been there, and it's not. Oh, I don't know. It's just there's something really annoying about it. I get what you're saying with that, Mule. I mean, yeah, you're right. You will always get dickhead blokes who are like, "Oh, the feminists are out with all this sort of stuff," and
they've not really been there. I mean, there has been female protagonists, but there's not been many of them. And I'm all for.
Yeah, but if you make them stand out, then it just seems forced. You know what I mean? It's like you make a big deal out of it.
Non-stop pop in a cardboard box.
Yeah.
Yep. Barry's in the comments. Good morning, Barry. He
morning,
says
Barry.
CJ is the San Andreas main character.
That's it, CJ. I don't know where I got Carlos from.
Well, you're right first
Could
name.
be his name.
It begins with
right initial.
It begins with C. Yeah. Here we go. We got.
But you know what I mean? I think it's because, like, going back to what we were saying, I think it's because, like, these things are now openly made a big deal of, and that's why it matters so much.
99% of people don't give a shit. It's a
No, you're right.
vocal
I don't give a shit. I
1%.
never have. I don't care that whether the main character's black or a woman or anything like that. Who cares? It's like I understand throughout the course of history. Sometimes it's a big deal for these things to happen, but the more you mention it, the more it becomes a big deal.
I think
if you don't mention it and you just let life carry on, then it's not a big deal, is it?
I think you definitely do need more black people and more females in video games, but it just fucking annoys me when people complain about it.
Shoehorn them in.
No, well, even
yeah, don't shoehorn them in for the sake of having a female or a black character there. If it fits with the game that you're making, then great.
Yeah, as long as it fits in with the story that you're trying to tell, then it's all good.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The more you point it out, the more people are going to pick at things.
Yeah.
And that's not me being a dickhead, because I don't care who I'm playing as or watching on the screen, as long as I enjoy what I watch. It doesn't really matter. But I don't know, I just think sometimes it can be made too much of a big deal of.
Yeah, people proper moan about it. Proper fucking hardcore anti-ladies. I can't think of the word. Like the opposite of feminism. Sexism. There
Sexism.
You go.
Why was that so difficult?
I don't know. I'm really, really hungover.
Oh, man. Anyway, all that conversation stemmed from what you've been playing this week, so that's your fault.
Oh yeah, it did, didn't it? Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. I've been playing Final Fantasy X, I got the Platinum, I've been playing Final Fantasy X too. What have you chaps been playing?
All sorts of different stuff, to be honest. I've been playing a lot of Forza. They've just recently up-res to the original Forza from the Xbox 360, Forza Horizon, with an Xbox One X enhanced update, so it's actually now in 4K, and that's still the original game. So they've patched the original game and made it 4K, which is awesome.
I've seen the latest
Awesome.
Forza on Xbox One X. My uncle's got it. It looks fucking incredible.
Oh, it's insane. It's so good. It's ridiculous. I've been playing that as well. I've been playing Forza 7 and Forza Horizon. But, yeah, it's so good. It's just... I think what Xbox are doing at the minute by letting you play these old games, but touching them up so that they still feel fresh, I think that's really, really cool.
I really wish that
awesome.
PlayStation would do something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. There's some like PlayStation classics I'd love to go back and play, but I wouldn't want to play the PS1 originals because, without sounding like a graphics snob, the graphics are shit now.
You sound like a
It
graphic
makes it
snob.
so
A lot of
difficult
them
to
haven't
play.
aged well.
Yeah, you're right. A lot of them haven't aged well. It's like, and I think that's probably why they did. I mean, Crash probably didn't look so bad, but stuff like Medieval,
Oh.
which I know they are remaking.
Are they?
Like, yeah, they are. Yeah. That probably needs it because it probably looks like shit now.
What else have you been playing this week?
I've been playing different stuff. It's hard to. I've just finished a Let's Play of Gravel, which is the new racing game from Milestone Studios. They did that. Maybe you saw my Let's Play of Monster Energy Supercross.
Yeah.
Oh
did
no,
that.
I haven't watched that yet actually.
They do did like the WRC games back in the day and stuff like that, and I've been playing that, and I'm so impressed with it. It's really, really good, and I wasn't expecting it to be good either. I was expecting it to be straight out of my place and straight in the drawer, never to be played again. But I'm really happy to say it's really good.
Yeah, I might have to check that out because I saw some stuff about it and I just assumed it was going to be just like a typical shite racing game. But
Yeah, I did as well. Yeah.
But you say it's pretty good, so I might have to check that
I was
out.
really impressed. Like just straight out of the game. As soon as the game starts, it throws you into the races, and I think that's really good. And it's actually quite refreshing. Doesn't make you jump through hoops, do any tutorial bollocks or anything like that.
Nice.
Which is really good. I've been playing more Dead by Daylight. I'm trying to prestige my
shit.
Survivor on there.
Oh yeah.
I'm close, pretty close, but I think I'm about nearly level 40 with my character now.
Oh yeah, not far to go.
All of that while Kay is at level 48 with and on her way to Prestige 2. So just showing us all up.
Yeah.
And I've been playing some COD as well because I'm really enjoying World War 2 at the minute. I think it's excellent.
I need to get back into that. I need to download that again on the PlayStation because I did enjoy that. It's a good game. It's a good game.
Yeah, it's really good. Yeah. I didn't. I played it and I was like, yeah, this is really good. Then stopped playing it for a bit, and then we've gone back to it. And what I love about it is, although people, yes, they have got better at it, it's still very much a level playing field because you're not jumping around in jetpacks and dickhead stuff like that.
Oh
it's
yeah,
very
I can't
much
stand that
still a level playing field, which is awesome. So it's actually, even if you're jumping in now as a newbie, after the game's been out a few months, it's still worth playing.
Will be fairly soon.
Oh, you should as well. It's
shit.
really good.
It is really good.
It's the best COD for years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sent Deliverance back.
You done with it? Are you fed up with it now, or?
Oh no, I'm gonna buy it properly myself.
Okay.
Eventually.
Oh shit!
So you like it then, yeah?
Yeah, I've had quite a lot of fun with it.
Okay. How many hours did you put into it, out of curiosity?
In total about 17.
Well, that's pretty good going.
I thought you were going to say 70 then. I was like, fuck.
No, that'd be my fucking Sword Art Hollow realization. I got up to 170 hours on that the other day.
Jesus.
And
What
I'm
have you been
nowhere
playing,
close to platinum it. There's been Monster Hunter. Me, Finn, and Griff have been doing lots of grinding on that to get ready for shoot ahead with the content.
Have you been? Are you still enjoying it? It's very
It's
grindy.
still a lot of fun.
I like it, but it is very grindy. So I mean, I do sort of lose interest with stuff like that after a while, and just tend to
Playing it
prefer playing by
alone
myself.
isn't a lot of fun, but playing it with like the three of us, it's a lot more.
Yeah.
Although the game seems to be set more for like 2 players than 3 or 4, because when you have 2 players, you can bring your cats along with you, and you can have them worry about doing the healing, and then you can just wail on the monsters. Just fun.
I like the idea of Monster Hunter. I think I might wait until it comes a bit comes down in price a little bit.
I mean, I really like it. I think it's great. It's just with those games, I just find I don't have time to play, because I don't have time in my life to sort of group up all the time and be able to grind and do stuff. So it's like with Destiny. I played a lot of it on my own because I just find it easy for me to jump in and
group up.
yeah, basically it's just so that I can I can play it by myself and I can still enjoy it. And I think that's going to be the same with Monster Hunter. It's just finding time to play it amongst everything else.
It's a lot easier to throw it on for half an hour or an hour when you get back from work or something, rather than try and sort of a time when you can get a group of people together.
Yeah, agreed. What else have you been playing?
I've been playing Sword Art Online Fatal Bullet. I've got through the tutorials, got used to the game, so I might start Let's Playing that.
Okay, so how is it? What is it like? I mean, I've never played a Sword Art myself, I don't even know what it is.
It's completely different from any of the others. It's more like a third-person, over-the-shoulder shooter.
Oh, okay, that sounds interesting.
It's you can tell that aiming is meant to be used on like PC, but you've got like a kind of an assisted mode, which is like, you know, the smart gun from, I think it's a smart gun, but the gun which auto aims from Titanfall.
Yes.
You got a mode like that which you can like use to target people, which is pretty good. And then you can go into finer aim to shoot like weak points and stuff from the different monsters and AI and that you fight.
That sounds pretty interesting, actually. Is it very Japanese?
Yeah. It's set in its own world. It's like a kind of wasteland, Wild West-esque.
Okay.
It's based around what's supposed to be an MMO, which is all based on P versus P and real money transactions. Basically an MLG type game. Not the game. The game it's based off of in the anime is a kind of MLG type professionals play, and you do good, you get money, and the kind of things that esports type stuff.
Oh, okay, got you. Right, I understand.
Suck a dick.
Congratulations, Mule. You benefited from me falling off the edge just as you took over me. And then I came 5th, which was great.
I remember you were first at one point, and then I turned a corner and saw you coming up behind. I was like, huh?
That's what she said.
Coming up behind, not even in the good way.
Hey.
Literally, Mule was coming up behind me, and not in the good way, and I just I lost it, and just fell off the track.
I've also been playing Neverwinter again.
Oh, right, okay. How's that?
Very traditional MMORPG with a kind of adventure-esque attack system. It's
what are you playing
a
that
lot
on?
more fun than I remember on PS4.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot more fun than I remember it because it's like streamlined a lot of the beginning tutorial learning stuff.
Oh, okay.
I've got my character up to like level 18. I probably won't be playing anymore because I really need groups from this point forward. So
Fair enough. I have been playing actually. I've jumped back into the Division as well because I really like the Division.
I still can't believe people are still playing that.
I know the player base is still big, but they keep updating it as well. So it's not even dead. The game isn't dead. It's like they still update it and bring fresh stuff out for it, which is quite impressive, really. I didn't realise there were so many people in that last race.
Yeah, there was a fair few.
Well, I prefer them to keep bringing out more content for games rather than a new one a year.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the Division isn't dead. I mean, the Division, like the map is vast. Like it's so big, and
Has it gotten
there's
bigger,
so
or
much you
is
can
it
do with it.
it's added more to it?
No, well, I mean, there's like they've added like different stuff during the with the DLC packs and that, but just keep adding more to it. You don't need to make a brand new game. Stuff can still happen in that same world.
Does that mean that you guys are all for live services games or live service games?
As long as you don't have to pay for the shit, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if a game is going to keep updating and it's a game that you enjoy, you should be able to get the most hours enjoyment out of it that you want to get out of it. So, I think the more games that do that, the better. I mean, it's like Destiny 2 could have easily been tagged onto fucking Destiny 1. Like, they didn't need a whole new game for that. They just didn't.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that.
They could have just been like, because obviously with Destiny
2.0.
Yeah, with Destiny. Yeah, exactly. Destiny 2.0. Keep the base game, but then tack whatever Destiny 2 is onto it, because at the end of the day, Destiny 2, as fine as it was, it just didn't feel like it needed to be a standalone game.
Yeah, I agree. It was very similar to the original. I enjoyed it a hell of a lot more than the first one though, but they could have just like tacked it onto the original. It was just a big
rock
update.
radio?
Is it Black Velvet?
Yes.
Is it really?
Hello.
Yes.
All right, I'll change the rock radio in a minute.
The thing is, as well, with Destiny, it's like when they updated it originally for it to be the Taken King, they called it Destiny the Taken King. Then obviously it was what was it after that? Whatever the next DLC pack was, anyway. The next big one, anyway.
Iron something.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
the Iron
Tides
something.
of Iron or something.
Rise of Iron?
Iron Banner.
Yeah, that's it. Rise of Iron.
No, it wasn't
it?
the Iron Banner. That was something else.
I think it was
Rise of Iron.
It was Rise of Iron. Yeah. Oh no!
And then you
The
could
Iron
have
Banner
tapped
was
the.
part of it, I think.
Yeah, it was like the multiplayer stuff, wasn't it? I think.
Mm.
But
Heavy
with
PvP stuff.
yeah, they could have tagged the Destiny 2 story stuff onto that and just called it Destiny whatever the
Oh shit! I think
rise of whatever the
Turn
fucking
of the
bloke's
light
name.
or
Yeah, so yes, exactly. You could do that with anything. You could just. You're not ripping people off. I understand these companies need to make money, but they also need to think of the consumer at the same time. Because if it's substantial DLC, I don't mind paying for it.
no.
What I do mind paying for is cosmetic wank that you don't need.
See, I don't actually
Final Fantasy
mind
14.
paying for cosmetic wank as long as you know what you're paying for, instead of loot boxes and stuff like that. I'm quite happy paying for cosmetic stuff as long as I know what I'm going to get when I pay for it.
Yeah.
as long as it's not account-based stuff like fucking more save slots or fucking more character slots.
Yeah, like, you should never have to pay for that shit.
Yeah.
You just shouldn't. But so I mean, game companies, they really need to sort of think about it. If you've got a base massive game like Destiny, people will buy substantial DLC for it. Like I bought the Taken King and I bought Rise of Iron and I would have bought whatever else they were going to update it with because I liked the game that much and wanted to carry on playing. I've got the Division. I've got the season pass for the Division. Like I bought it when it came out. But if they brought more stuff out and it was going to be like the Division 2.0, then alright, okay, fine. That means I haven't got to spend 60 quid on a new game and I've got another 40 hours worth of game to play, maybe even more, or whatever. You know what I mean?
I like the way they did the Final Fantasy 14 DLC on that. The big ones. It's literally an entire new game, still with the same engine in that.
Yeah.
And like I said, it is named something different. You got
is that
base
the
game and then
Stormborn or whatever it's called?
yeah, you got Stormborn. That was the second one, and then you got more. It's like 4 different huge updates to it by now.
I never really
the full length of the first game as well. So
I never really got into the Final Fantasy MMOs. I'm not a big MMO fan. I got into DC Universe Online big time when that came out.
Great game.
Fucking awesome game.
Still good as well. I think it's still great now.
We'll have to get back into it, Sonny. We'll have to give it another shot sometime.
Yeah, and they're still updating it as well. Again, that's another thing they're still updating. Again, if the world is there and the DLC you can be built around the world, then great.
by getting into it, do you mean starting over or continuing from where you were?
But to be fair, it's like still stored on a server, so
yeah, it'll be from where we were before. But when the thing is though, when I used to play it, I was like quite like well leveled up on DC Universe Online. I remember it took me
back to it and you're not.
It took me about 2 weeks or something to get this one piece of Green Lantern chest gear, and then
you wanted that deal. You wanted that Green Lantern.
I did. I was all over it. And then when I got it, I stopped playing it. And then I started playing it again on PC, like a year or two later, and it took me a day to get that bit of chest armor with a new character. I was like, I spent fucking weeks getting that chest armor, and now you can get it in a fucking day. It's bullshit.
Elliot's in the chat, says good morning guys. He says it's okay paying for cosmetic stuff as long as it's hot pink.
Absolutely.
And PJR Games is here, aka Jelly, who is definitely not ready. Says hi, congrats on 400 subs, by the way. I've liked.
Cheers,
Thanks, Jelly.
Jelly.
Good morning.
Nice one, Jelly.
Tell you what, guys, we've had some serious debate on this show this morning. This never happens.
Yeah, we're doing all right, aren't we? Doing all right. Having an actual conversation and instead of just going, "Oh, you fucking bastard, you twat, cunt." There you go. Drop the C-bomb. Booyah.
Well, we're going to have to start doing some singing soon because it won't be a Saturday morning show on GTA.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah. It's good to have a good gaming chat, though.
A good old debate. Good old Saturday morning debate. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad we've got a load of people playing with us this morning as well. That's good.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see a few people watching as well. That's awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. If you guys could leave a like and hit that subscribe button, that'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be great. Nice.
Give us a tweet out about us playing this incredible game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice.
This is a great example of what we've just been talking about. Constantly making it fresh.
Absolutely.
Because GTA Online is like, it is fresh. It just keeps it fresh and puts out brand new content all the time.
Yeah, it's just very overpriced, GTA Online. That's the only problem.
Yeah.
It's to be able to access the new content that they release, you either have to grind for about 1 million hours or you have to pay money, which is fine, but it's very overpriced. What is it, 50 quid for a $3 million shark card or something like that? Yeah. Which 3 million with these new updates doesn't really go a long way at all.
If they added, do you know the DDRG thing, the crew? If they added the ability to group up the amount of money you could get on it, then it'd work a lot better.
Yeah,
then you could have the entire crew funding the new content.
Yeah, that would be good. Instead of having sort of one main person and then they have to pay for the the whole fucking heist. Like Mule has to stump up money for the Doomsday heist every single time.
That's all right. I don't mind. While
we're all earning money, yeah, that's fine. But it'd be better if we could all sort of contribute because we're all playing it at the end of the day.
Mule's got money to burn. I mean, he wasted 750k destroying one person.
God, I thought that was like so that I could get that permanently. I didn't realise. I mean, but $750,000 like dollars. It's like
mules.
It's like mules. Yeah, it's like that's got to be like 10 quid in real money. So
yeah, it would be. Yeah,
I essentially paid 10 quid to piss off some knobhead, and it was kind of worth it. But at the same time, I don't want to have to.
You pissed him off in style. That's what.
Yeah.
Dirty little bastard.
It's so
there are some dirty races here.
overpriced.
Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah, there's some right dickheads here.
Oh.
Get out of the way! No, you fucking cunt! Sorry.
When did this
And
become
just like that,
Derby?
we've taken the Saturday morning show down a notch.
Oh, that'd be a fun game for the Daydreamers to play. Destruction Derby.
Oh, Destruction Derby, yeah, man. Look, I used to love Destruction Derby. See, that is a PS1 game I would like to see get a little bit of love, because that used to be great fun.
Get out of my way!
Get out of my way!
Get out of my way!
Stick everyone in a bowl and just let them destroy each other. That's brilliant. And I'm amazed, to be honest, that they haven't rehashed it.
I'm very
That's a favourite as well.
surprised they haven't put that in GTA.
Right, let's tweet Rockstar and get Destruction Derby put into.
I mean, you've got
Have you ever played?
you've got
PC game
Sumo,
Wreckfest?
which is similar. Played
No.
what?
What's that?
PC game Wreckfest.
No.
No.
That's what it's called now. It's got a really, really good destruction engine to it. It's like the cars really buckle and crap. That'd be a great game to have Destruction Derby in.
Yeah. Elliot says,
God.
GAS concept is so bad I don't like it. I don't know what that means.
GAS, what's that?
GAAS.
I have no idea. Interesting. What do you think about Spaceship Crisis and Star Citizen? I'm not a backer of Star Citizen yet. Anyway, so I can't really comment on that.
I have followed some of that. They are quite expensive.
What is it?
It's
a bit like Elite Dangerous, only even more fully immersive and stuff.
But
What happened to
it's
Elite
very
Dangerous, Neil?
I fell out with it.
Why?
But because they put out this huge, like what they were dubbing this huge update for the game, and I went in there and there was nothing. I just didn't get anything out of it. I was like really excited for this update, and there was nothing there. And also they got rid of the my money making method as well. They like nerfed it, so it was like super hard to get money in it. So I was like, you know what, fuck this game. I've put like 150 hours into this game, and I just feel like I'm getting screwed over by it. But because I've not played it in months and months, I am interested in going back to it and just seeing what's
To see what's changed, what's improved.
And also, it's because I've not used my VR headset for about 6 months, so you know I need to get my I need to get my money's worth out of it, you know, for the millions of pounds that I paid for it.
Yeah, they are like
That's fair.
400 quid.
Yeah, they are now. Not when I paid for it.
Elliot says games
probably
as a
about
service,
5 or 6
GAAS.
What was that?
Elliot says
games as a service. Right, I see what you mean.
You got the DK2 or is there a version after that?
I've got the DK2 is the like the one that the devs use, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Second dev set.
No, I've
You got
got
the full version.
Yeah, I've got the consumer version. I can't remember what you call it. But I bought the consumer version before the because I got the Oculus Rift and not the Vive. So I got the main Oculus Rift, which was about 500 odd quid. And then they didn't release the touch controllers at the same time, so I had to pay like another 200 quid for the touch controllers. And now
Jesus.
And now they're bundling it up where you get the whole lot for about 400 quid.
That is always the case. I mean, like PSVR now in like the bundle with games and move controllers, like 300 quid.
Yeah.
Yeah. More affordable, but still out of my budget.
It is more affordable. I mean, there's no two ways about that. It's more a case of, well, this is what we can afford to sell these things at. So why not just do it originally to appeal to more people?
But
I mean, your average household can't afford a PlayStation VR headset, fresh out of the box.
yeah, but in about 10 years, they'll be worth something. You'll get a lot of your money back from them.
Yeah, fair enough. So, going back to what Elliot said, games as a service. What does he mean? Have we referred to a game as a service? Or
Yeah, we were talking about live services, weren't we? That's basically what he's on about.
Yeah. But if you think about it, like, I mean, Overwatch. I mean, that is essential. But Blizzard do this all the time with their games. They just make them last fucking forever until they can't do anything else with it, and then they eventually do bring a new one out.
Sonny.
Have you just fell off or something?
I missed this. I missed it by like an inch.
I mean, look at Diablo 3, for example. How long's that been out now?
A while. Yeah. They're on about Diablo 4 at the minute, aren't they? In the game,
but there's
in the game's
nothing
press.
officially been said.
Yeah, they do make the games last. Blizzard or
Overwatch,
Activision Blizzard, as they are now known.
That means there'll be a new game every year. But you know, Overwatch, that's going to last forever. It's going to last for ages.
Yeah.
There's too much money in that franchise for them not to make a sequel eventually, but at the minute, they're pumping content out for that game.
I don't get how they make so much money out of Overwatch. Because in my opinion, Overwatch is alright. It's not amazing, but it's okay. But they just keep making so much money from Overwatch, and I just don't understand. From loot boxes as well.
I know. And again, that is pointless cosmetic stuff that you don't need. There's like no pay to win in that game at all.
And then you get games like Battlefront 2, which just die a death like a month or two after they're released.
Yeah.
Yeah, I downloaded it off EA Access so I could see what it looked like on Xbox One X, but I still haven't played it. Can't be arsed.
I've deleted it off my hard drive now.
Elliot says the worst single player game that requires a server connection only to sell you in-game stuff. Yeah, I mean, and then when the server ends, your game stops working. Yeah, that sucks.
That is fucking annoying. I hate it when they do that.
Free updates.
What I was alluding to before isn't so much a game that's always connected online. I mean, a base game that can always be updated. So not necessarily sort of live updates constantly, but a game that's constantly getting fresh content. But so they're always working on that and ways to improve the base game. Not you log on one day and there's new, you have to log on to get this new. It's like new. So for example, I played The Division. Yes, that is an online game anyway. But what I mean by that is like that game will always be there, but they will keep refreshing it. Not like I want just to have a base game but still bring out fresh content for it all the time. That's what I mean by that.
Yeah.
Not like an always online game that's going to stop working once they can't be asked to do it anymore. The game that constantly gets updated is called Early Access Forever. Well, no, it's not, is it? Because if you're getting a fucking a game like let's use Destiny as an example. But that game already had a core base. So that was a finished game when it. Well, okay, it was like a finished game when it came out, but then it had an update, like a brand new story update. Then it had another brand new story update. So it's not early access beta forever.
No, essentially Destiny is essentially an MMO, only it's a FPS MMO. So they're always going to be bringing out new stuff for it and whatnot. Always going to be bringing out expansions and updates and stuff like that, which is fine. It's just a shame that the game is a little bit shit. Yeah. I'm fine with that, but the thing that I want that is lacking at the minute is just a game that's like, I don't know, like 7 hours long,
Yeah.
7 to 10 hours long, that's got a storyline, that's story-driven, that you can just... It's not open world, you can just sit and enjoy a good story for about 7 to 10 hours. Like Metal Gear Solid, that sort of stuff. You know, The Last of Us, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
you know.
that's exactly why I love Uncharted. It's linear, it's a story, and it tells you where to go, and you can just enjoy it. It has great action sequences, great story, great mechanics. Everything is open world.
Yeah.
It doesn't need to be open. It doesn't need to be open world.
It just shoehorns in... Most games these days just shoehorn in open world-ness, just because that's the fad. That's what everybody apparently wants.
Yeah.
It's bollocks. I mean, they did it...
Then
they did it with
jamming mini fetch quests and stuff to prolong the length of the game.
They did it with Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. They didn't need to do that. You know.
No, they didn't need to do that.
And I think that really kind of spoiled the game. Because it didn't feel like a Metal Gear... It didn't feel like a Metal Gear game because it was just so open world. And the story was just all over the place because of it. And while Metal Gear Solid 5 was fantastic... Sorry. While Metal Gear Solid 5 was an epic game, I mean, the gameplay in it is fantastic.
Amazing.
It didn't feel like a Metal Gear game because it was just all over the place story-wise. And
yeah, I agree.
You don't get that these days.
Did you see that dirty fucker there, Sonny?
Yeah, I did see him, yeah. That's why I go back to games like Uncharted and The Last of Us, because sometimes what you need... I mean, that's why I played through... that's why I did that playthrough of God of War, because that's what I wanted at the time. I just wanted to play through a story and not have to go searching for the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A ready-made story
bollocks!
with cutscenes, linear gameplay. Linear gameplay, and a story, because I think a story is so important.
Yeah.
The type of games I like story-driven games.
Oh, Manuel Paco's in first.
Yeah.
Oh, is he?
He's been in the last couple of games.
I didn't even notice.
But that's what I want. So it's like, I mean, we've got God of War's coming out on April the 20th, and I'm so looking forward to it because I know it's going to be story driven and not open world, and not completely not a 60-hour game. I don't want a 60-hour game.
Are you sure it's not going to be open world, the new God of War?
No, I'm pretty certain it's not open world.
I suppose it's one of the reasons I like JRPGs so much. They are story driven.
Yeah.
Story-driven dungeon crawlers in most cases. I nearly got killed by a bowling pin.
I haven't got anything like so much against open world games that aren't story driven, but my problem is that you don't get story. Oh, late! The problem is
that was not my fault. That was the boost pad.
The problem is that you don't get those sort of games anymore. In my opinion,
You get normal games with open world stuff thrown in, which it lengthens the game.
Yeah.
Where you might spend, in the previous game, a few seconds moving from one area to another. Now you'll spend 10-15 minutes riding there.
Yeah, I mean, there aren't many games that because some open worlds are incredibly boring as well. It's just emptiness, nothing very interesting going on. There aren't many games that blend it very well. I think the Batman Arkham games did a really good job of it. Obviously not so much Arkham Asylum, because that is very linear and
but I
like to go for the most part.
Arkham Asylum is amazing. What an awesome game.
Oh, it's awesome.
I'm really hoping Red Dead Redemption 2 gets the mix right.
I think
GTA always gets the mix right, in my opinion, because it's not boring ever.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2 will just follow the same sort of...
GTA is in a city, Red Dead Redemption 2, it's in...
That's
West.
true.
I'm hoping that there's enough content, closely enough, that you're not spending 10-15 minutes riding from one place to the other.
But Red Dead Redemption 1 isn't boring.
True.
No.
I mean, that is so empty as well. The world is incredibly empty. And I've played it fairly recently on Xbox, it is empty, but it's not boring. And I think
congregate in certain areas on it, so.
But I think that's in part to the conversations that the characters have. They make the characters enjoyable. So if you're on a 10-minute ride to somewhere, at least the characters are conversing, so it makes that ride all right. Same with GTA. When you get in a car to do a mission, sometimes you want to listen to the radio, but the characters are conversing on the way to the place, so it makes the time go quicker because you're still getting story stuff.
I'm still ridiculously salty that they've not yet ported Red Dead Redemption to the PC.
And they never will now, Mule, so that wouldn't work.
I'm holding out. No, they will. They will. One day they will.
Maybe.
They're not going to, are they?
No.
No.
Sorry, Elliot's putting loads in the chat here. I want people of the future to play good old games like we can now. Nowadays, you don't buy the games, you rent the game. They even have a clause in the EULA about the game service is... I can't read that word. I've got my laptop on the windowsill.
Ephemeral.
Thank you. Don't complain when it stops working because it's not profitable for us anymore.
By rent a game, do you mean like in the terms
in the sense that it could stop working?
In the terms of service, like technically you don't own the game. Is that what you're on about? Because I don't actually. I don't know. Apart from, well, Lit, you rent games, don't you? But apart from Lit, I don't know anybody that rents games. I didn't even know that.
I think, like I said, it is more. He's suggesting that you can play it until they shut the servers down.
Oh, I see.
And then it's
right.
just paperweight.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair.
But it's been like that for years now, though, because they shut servers down all the time for games, and it's impossible to keep every game server open forever.
So that's why some PC games in general, I suppose, are slightly better in that fans can open servers up themselves, and because there's lots of games which have been shut down decades ago which are still running. I think in Star Wars Galaxy still has private servers.
Really? They shut down their servers like years ago.
And then there are a group of fans which open their own servers and they're allowed to do it, but you've got to own a copy of the actual game to have access, which I don't, which sucked.
I never played Star Wars Galaxies because I was a child and I didn't have any money. But that was like the first like MMO, like proper MMO that was out. Yeah. And it looked amazing. I was like, oh, I could play Star Wars with other people. I remember the first time I played Final Fantasy XI online, and I was just blown away by the fact that I could play an RPG with other people online. I mean, it's just normal now, isn't it? I mean, like you play co-op with everybody all the time now, but at the time I was just like, this is amazing. I'm talking to some guy that lives in like fucking Switzerland and we're fucking playing Final Fantasy together. It's fucking boss mate.
What was the first MMO or multiplayer online game you played?
Final Fantasy XI.
Mine was Phantasy Star Online for the Dreamcast.
Is that your fucking hell? Is that your first sort of online experience with the game? Is it?
Not my first online. It was the first one I played a lot of. I mean, even back then, I think the first one was actually PlayStation Monster Hunter, the original one.
Jeez.
Well, PlayStation 2 Monster Hunter. But
yeah, because
I remember racking up like 40-odd quid charges in a month because I played it so much.
Oh dear.
I think my first online experience in a game was Pro Evolution Soccer on PS2. Because I remember you could play online on that. I was amazed by it.
On PS2? What? You had to buy like a modem and stuff for the PS2 to go online, didn't you? Did you have that?
No, it just had the PS2. I had the slim one. And all you had to do was put the Ethernet cable in the back.
Oh, did the PS2 Slim have internet capability? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's just got Ethernet port in it. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
that. I mean,
you can usually tell somebody who was from the Phantasy Star Online Dreamcast generation. Because when online, they're almost all exceedingly polite. It was just
what, like, hello, old boy?
You were when you played the game. Not so much that. There weren't so much in the way of insults and trash talking.
I say, old boy, how do you fancy a game of bloody... what did you play on the Dreamcast?
Phantasy Star Online.
How do you fancy a game of Phantasy Star Online or Galaxy Star Online? I'm not sure what you said, but blimey, old boy. Chocks away, old chap. Ready up, old boy. Oh, fuck! I've just been fucking annihilated by some dickhead on the shitballs! Sorry. Yes.
So, Manuel Paco's in the comments now. He says, hello, hello, hello. And it says, some studios strictly prohibit other groups of fans to run their unofficial servers. I'm trying to read this while driving at the same time. Because it's their intellectual property, even if they don't use it anymore. Well, yeah, well, that's fair enough. They own the fucking game. They can do what they want with it. Finn says Final Fantasy, is that 11?
11.
Yeah, 8 like 5 years of my life. I bloody loved it. And morning, Finn. Nice to see you're awake, mate.
Yeah. Good morning, Finstar. I'm gonna be a Dreamcast online player for the rest of the stream. By the way.
Great. I have a Dreamcast. I haven't taught like that.
That's because you're
it was more
common
no
as fuck, mate.
Than anything else.
That's true. I am.
No insults, no trouble.
Oh, fuck.
I say, old boy, would you mind if I overtook you? Don't mind me.
This has been one of my favourite Saturday morning shows for a while, actually. It's been nice to kick it and just kick back and talk.
Bollocks.
Yeah, actually have conversations.
Let's
go back to the live podcast form.
Yeah.
Not so much of us being exceedingly polite, and let's say less dirty playing.
You mean like dickhead, like we are now?
People. Yeah, like we are now.
Right, okay, well that makes sense.
Today's generation is a bit dirty in their gameplay. I was going to sneak up behind you and ram you off the road as I said that, but you're too far ahead.
This is the most contradictory thing ever.
My generation, we never used to cheat.
When I were a lad, we never used to cheat at video games, you bastards!
We never had video games. We used to play with a ball and a bit of stick. A ball on the end of a string on a bit of stick. That's what we used to play with.
On a bit of stick?
Yeah.
Ball, a bit of stick, and some string.
We couldn't afford a full stick when we were a lad. We had to have a bit of stick, you bastards!
Elliot says, I might buy a bloody expensive GTX 1080 for my birthday.
Good lad, good lad, good lad.
I've been regurgitating this idea for the past 3 weeks.
What, have you just been like, what, eating it back up again and then regurgitating it again?
He's been being sick, but what's actually been coming out is just the letters and number combination of GTX 1080 instead of actual sick.
So when you're out having a drink and you feel like you're going to be sick and you are sick, but you manage to keep it together and just swallow it, that's what you're doing, is that what it is?
I imagine that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah. Like, sorted.
Carrots.
Carrots.
Me and Finn used to play FF14 quite a bit. We played it for about a month straight. Got about 70% through the content of the first game before the DLC came out, and then we kind of stopped playing it after that. We just didn't have the time.
Things with with those games, like, going back to what Mule said, I mean, sometimes you just need a good, solid 7 to 10 hour game in your life.
MMOs are like, feel like a full-time fucking job. If you want to keep up with all of the, if you want to keep up with all the current content.
That's why I'm pretty much going to be stopped playing Neverwinter unless I can convince some of the other people to play it. Because now, at the point I'm at now, we start to need to be grouping up and clanning up and stuff. And to join a decent clan in that game, you need to commit to being in every day to buying the raids and the.
See, that's the thing. I haven't got time for that crap. It's like doing raids on Destiny and stuff like that. I just haven't got time. I just want to play the fucking game. I want to get my loot and play the game.
But you need to do the hardcore content like the raids and stuff like that to get the best gear.
Ah, shut up.
Same like MMOs and stuff like that. That's why I spent weeks and weeks getting that Green Lantern armor. Doing raids with dickheads.
I get sick when I check the price and it's higher than a couple of days ago. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, there's it's the market for graphics cards is massive at the minute because people need them to farm Bitcoin, don't they? So people are buying like all these super awesome graphics cards so that they can farm Bitcoin. And
That's what Elliot wants it for.
Is that what you... I want to farm some Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
You guys ever thought of getting some Bitcoin?
I did.
I don't even know what it is.
I did consider it. I considered it a few months ago when it all blew up, but now the stock prices are going down for it, aren't they? So I'm glad I didn't. I thought about investing like a few £100 or something to see how it goes, and I'm glad I didn't.
Elliot says I already have enough Bitcoin.
If you'd invested just a couple of quid a couple of years ago, it'd be worth a hell of a lot now.
Yeah.
Elliot's a Bitcoin millionaire.
I bet he is.
And I'll give myself.
I want to give you Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah.
We are dicks.
I know.
At least we know it. These people still keep coming back, so they can't think we're that bad.
No. I reckon Elliot loves the whole blah, blah, blah thing, anyway.
He does love it, yeah.
Yeah, he fucking loves it, mate.
Why would he not?
Blah, blah, blah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Have you fucked it?
Actually, no. I thought I had, but no, I haven't.
Actually, no.
Actually, no. Sorry, yes, I'm a Dreamcast player today. Hold on a minute. This is a new track. This is a new track. I've never played this before. What the fuck?
Which one is this?
It's a new one. It's a new track. Never did a new track.
Is it one that's made by Rockstar or by?
I'm sure it's a
nerd?
It's a Rockstar one. I'm sure it is a Rockstar. A Rockstar.
He says, "Yeah, I bought it for $800." Elliot says.
$800. Oh, what, Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't invest $800 into Bitcoin. Not at this.
If you did it a couple of years ago, he would be a millionaire.
Oh yeah, if you did it a few years ago, you'd be all over it. I think it was what I read something a while ago. I think it was Lily Allen refused to do a gig for Bitcoin, and if she had done what they were offering her, she would be like a multi-millionaire.
Well, she is anyway, so I guess all's well that ends well.
Well, and even more of a multi-millionaire. But
yeah.
I don't know. She might not be, because like she was having some shit earlier in the year, wasn't she? Because she had some dudes, some like homeless dudes, shacking up in her house, like squatters. Because she was like trying to be all amazing and awesome and saving the world and stuff, and offered some like homeless dudes to stay around hers for a couple of nights or something, and then they ended up squatting in a house and they haven't fucking left. So she put like some tweets out or something, like complaining about the fact that she's not going to be able to stay at home for Christmas because she's got some squatters in her house, and she's just got loads of shit on Twitter.
Buying
Your
her
own
house.
fucking fault.
Yeah, it is her own fucking stupid fault. Elliot says, blah 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 is getting old. For you, maybe.
No, it's not.
It's hello, Dr. Greg now.
Oh yeah,
What?
Greg. I don't know why, but Funkle calls him Greg. I've no idea why. Funkle just just calls him Greg. Don't ask me why. Okay. I've no idea.
Sure.
But but Griff must have picked that up, because in the Elimination Chamber, when he was talking about Elliot the Cougar, he was like, also known as Greg. And we only started calling him Greg like a few days before, so he must have been watching it. Oh, Frosty's in the chat. How's it going, Frosty, me old codger?
Hi, Frosty. You alright, mate?
Welcome. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, have you actually watched Hotel Transylvania yet, Elliot?
Of course he hasn't. There's
Why?
no way you're going to get him to watch that film.
It's awesome!
Yeah, it is awesome, but he's never going to watch it.
They're doing a third one, don't you know?
Are they?
Yeah.
God.
I've not watched the second one yet, though.
Oh, the second one's good. You should watch it.
Yeah, I do want to see it. I've just not got around to it yet. Blah, blah,
I saw
blah.
they just brought out that Dracula family or Monster Family or something like that.
Oh.
And they brought it out at the cinema and on Sky Cinema, so you can just watch it at home.
That
instead
looks
of spending...
shit.
It does look shit, yeah. It's like you can watch it at home instead of just paying loads of money to go and watch it at the cinema. Frosty says, just drop the cat off, sad times. What's happening there?
Oh, he's had to put his cat in a cattery because he's getting a new job and moving around the whole gaff. I won that race, by the way.
Congratulations.
So
Nice.
yeah, he's moving around the country and shit. So
okay.
he's had to put his pushy in a cattery, mate.
You take something so sad and make it dirty.
I know. I'm sorry. Oh no, I don't want to play. Oh, we've already done that race. Oh, but I can't pick another one. Shit! The only way for me to watch movies is to download them from torrents. Do you not get movies in Russia?
But he reckons they don't get wrestling in Russia as well, which is bollocks, because WWE Network, every single pay-per-view, they pan to the Russian commentators. So what are they fucking commentating for?
People on
We
torrents.
don't get movies in Russia, we don't get wrestling in Russia, we barely get oxygen, blah, blah, blah. Fucking bollocks.
The nearest
cinema is 100 kilometers from here, blah, blah, blah.
Is he confusing Russia with North Korea? The nearest cinema is 100 kilometers from him.
Blah, blah, blah.
If you start now,
Blah.
you might get there for next Tuesday.
Do you drive, Elliot? We don't have cars in Russia, blah, blah, blah.
We only have unicycles.
We don't have roads in Russia, blah, blah, blah.
Putin says we can only have penny farthings, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
A small town with 20,000 people.
I can just imagine fucking Elliot pottering his way to work on a penny farthing. just pottering along with a moustache and a top hat, going blah blah blah.
Russian Jesus on his penny farthing. I am here to turn water into wine, blah, blah, blah.
Right, that's not an episode of Family Guy.
I'm going to feed the 5,000, blah blah blah.
Or the 20,000 as he's put there in his tweet. That's how many people are in his town.
Oh, fucking hell. Are we saying that
Our
Elliot...
town has a cinema. It's not got many people living here.
Yeah.
I think all I can picture now is Elliot's hometown has like just goats walking around the streets and shit.
All I can imagine
That's
is,
what I think,
you know, like that like meme that was going on with the knuckles, with the like African going, "Do you know the way? Do you know the way?" All I can imagine is loads of little Elliots just going blah blah blah. That's what Elliot's hometown is like.
Yeah. It says, no, I walk to
7-minute
work. It is a 7-minute walk. Or a 3-minute goat ride. Blah, blah, blah. He didn't put the goat ride bit, I added it.
I would expect so much.
Sorry, Elliot. We're just...
Sorry, yeah.
It's just joke, and we don't mean anything by it.
That's true, yeah.
Do you know the way? Blah blah blah.
He does not know the way.
Oh, Christ. Off to hell we go.
I had a vacation there last Friday. It was quite warm.
Yeah, it's warmer than fucking it is now.
Yeah.
Jelly's back. Are you ready yet, Jelly? That's never getting old, is it, either, is it? What is
Satan.
this track? I don't-
Your ass is big and red. Who do you think I'm going to pretend you are, Liza Minnelli?
Blah, blah, blah.
So far.
He says he's still not ready. Nice one, Jelly. I'm glad you're playing along with this after all this time.
You were born ready, Jelly.
Yeah. He was born ready for that joke.
Yeah.
Quite a long way down this. So are we going to hell?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's probably about right.
Absolutely. Putin's going to be knocking on my door later.
Elliot's just
saying,
good old national...
do you know do it? Blair.
Elliot's put good old national superiority fun. He put in brackets, we have an A-bomb. You're right.
You have a few more than a A-bomb.
Is that what Donald Trump says to Vladimir Putin when he's having an argument with him?
Yeah, you're right.
You're right, mate.
Yeah.
I can't really
Donald, we will come to your country and we will fucking bomb it. We have an A-bomb. Blah, blah, blah.
You're odd.
Yeah.
I can't really imagine Theresa May saying that. You're odd.
No, I can't either.
No, fucking twat. Anyway, I hate Theresa May. She just looks like she permanently looks like she needs a shit.
Either that or she permanently looks like she's having one.
She's just
We're
got this
opening
like.
up.
She always has this like weird grin on her face, like you know when you like
know.
you're trying to hide the fact that you've got like a turtle head poking out. You know, that's what she looks like. That's what she looks like. She's like, oh, I need a shit. Oh, that's why I'm not going to answer these questions.
Actually touching cloth.
Oh yeah, totally, totally touching Theresa May's knickers. Oh, can you imagine that? Theresa May's knickers.
Oh. Well, I am now.
Theresa May's knickers. Ugh.
Being touched by a poo.
I just realised something. I had a cup of coffee when we started this, and I haven't drank any of it because I've completely forgotten about it.
You're odd. Sorry.
It'd be like that. It'd be like the coffee from Austin Powers now. That's actually shit.
Oh, it's a bit nutty.
It's a bit nutty. That's fucking disgusting. That is.
I brought you your orange
your
sherbet. I've always lost my mojo, mate.
I didn't have a mojo to start with.
Fair.
Fair. Oh, a new personal best for Sonny. Well done, Sonny.
Thank you. It's the best I've done. I've been absolutely fucking awful. Remember, kids, Saturday. Because we've been talking about Theresa May turtle heading. That's what it's.
Go on, Sean Connery. Carry on. The Saturday morning show.
It's PG-18. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's not for kids.
It's not for kids. The Saturday morning show.
If you are a kid and you are here watching, just don't tell your parents.
Shame on you. Shame on you if you're a child watching this filth.
Don't tell your parents and don't take our disgusting humour into school.
No.
No.
Saying that though,
And
I
if
was.
you do it,
Sorry, go on.
go on. No, go on.
I was doing a stream the other day and some DJ Jace, who probably isn't watching now, but presumably he's in the States. He was watching me while in school. Double hard, man.
DJ Jace.
DJ
He sounds like a fucking
DJ Jace.
Sounds like he's down the fucking local workies every Saturday doing the disco down there.
It's
We've got DJ Jace.
We've
after
got
the darts. It's true though, isn't it? Jason.
After the darts.
Yeah.
After the darts, we got karaoke, and then we got DJ Jace.
Yeah, karaoke's on from 8 till 10. Then DJ Jace is on. It's a fucking big X club, isn't it?
Rave on.
Yeah. The DJ Jace. It's just go on anyway. Well,
I can't remember what we're talking about now.
no, I can't either. Good.
Something. It doesn't matter. We're having a laugh.
And good times. I don't
Theresa
remember.
May's knickers.
Oh yeah.
turtle and
Oh
cloth.
yeah. Oh yeah. Theresa May's knickers, dirty bitch.
Oh no, I know what we're talking about. Elliot said about being PG-18 and not having kids.
Oh okay.
Recreate our humour and shit. And then you said about your mate DJ Jace.
Ah,
Go on.
that's the end of that conversation.
Well, that was the end of that conversation.
Apparently,
Okay, right, good. DJ Jace, if you are watching and you are taking bookings, let us know, mate.
I'm gonna Google Theresa May touching cloth after we finish this.
Oh, seriously? Are you gonna put a fucking picture in our Discord?
Oh, yes.
Oh shit. Let's have a look. Elliot says, I've had someone watching my stream, and then I checked his channel. Turns out it's like,
oh shit,
some 9-year-old random vlogger.
It's all right. Fans are fans,
Just
aren't
like
they?
Russian Jesus. That's all, Elliot.
Yeah.
He's like, holy shit, this guy looks like Jesus. Blah blah blah.
You're getting resurrected in a few weeks, aren't you, Elliot?
We do not have Easter in Russia.
Blah blah blah.
Only A-bombs. We get A-bombs for Easter in Russia. Blah,
A-bombs
blah, blah.
for days.
I cannot believe it. They have been selling A-bombs since just after Christmas. Blah blah blah. We've been DayDreamer Gaming and we're officially banned from YouTube.
Oh god.
Was there a guy driving backwards, for Christ's sake? Right.
I have no idea.
It's
But
like,
he
yeah,
just went
he's-
past me as soon as you said that.
Elliot just put, yeah, I do. As in,
Blah, blah, blah.
gets resurrected.
Nice.
Nice.
Hi, I'm Elliot. Welcome to Jesus Club. Nice.
Jesus Club. Like Sunny Club, but with Jesus.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. There's no
Yeah.
joke behind that. Just yeah.
Yeah? Just yeah.
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 Totes.
Fair one. God, this has gone quick this morning. It's like 20 past 11.
Blah blah blah.
It started off really sensible and it's gone to shit.
It has totally gone to shit.
We have had some good conversations today, though, so it's a bit more.
We've been political, we've been joking, and we've insulted
Yeah.
Theresa May.
We've
We've
had a
talked
good-
about
we've had a
some
good discussion.
serious issues this morning. We've talked about racism, feminism,
Yeah.
Theresa May, fucking
Yeah.
Donald Trump. You know, we've talked about some cutting edge stuff this morning.
Yeah,
on the
this has
Saturday morning
been-
show.
This has been gripping YouTubing this morning.
And if someone links this video for our talk about political stuff, some random political dude is watching it, and then he comes to this part where we talk about
Yeah.
Theresa May and touching cloth and shit.
Yeah, we'll be on fucking question time.
We've got Adam. Apologies if I don't pronounce this right. Wolodarczyk, who I would assume.
That'll WBV, won't it?
Oh yeah,
I believe Vladarczyk.
Vladarczyk, yeah. Good point. Welcome to the Saturday morning show. Apologies if we are insulting.
Adam's been here before. Adam's. I think Adam's one of our subscribers already.
Oh, okay, awesome. That's right. He knows what we're like. Then he knows that
Oh, we got it right as well. He says perfect.
Nice.
we see.
So we've covered women and black people in video games. We can pronounce Polish names correctly. We know everything about politics, and we have the best Russian accent in gaming.
Absolutely,
Blah,
we're
blah,
we're
blah.
multicultural here on DayDreamer Gaming.
Yeah, we're like the most multi-talented group of people, probably in the history of YouTube.
Yeah, in the
Not
world.
probably.
We're shit
definitely.
at playing games.
In the world.
And it says the birthday for me will not be like cake, wine, champagne, but more like cake, champagne, wine, computer.
Sounds good. When's your birthday, Elliot?
Please be Easter.
That's his second birthday.
Of course, yeah. He's like the Queen. So like Easter is his troop in the colour.
Yeah.
Yeah. When's the royal wedding anyway? Is that this year?
What? Prince Harry and what's her face? Presumably, yes. I believe it is this year.
Cool. Day off.
Do we get a day off for it?
We should do, yeah. We got one for the other one, didn't we?
Yeah, but he's heir to the throne, isn't he? Prince Harry's just some little fucking dick.
He's ginger heir to the throne. Barry says, to be fair, your racist conversation was it doesn't exist because Blade.
Yeah, it wasn't the most intense conversation.
It was no, it wasn't, but it also wasn't racist either.
There must
thought
be
we were quite respectful.
there must be more.
Black
We're not-
Lightning. That's fairly new though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of older stuff.
Meteor Man.
Meteor
Is he
Man?
black?
Mm-hmm.
Who the fuck is Meteor Man?
I think it was a B movie. A meteor lands, hits this fairly old black dude, and he gets superpowers.
Have you watched
Bill Cosby or something?
Oh, what's
He
it
was
called?
afraid of heights, so he flew like a foot above the ground. It was quite a comedy.
Right.
So.
Have you watched the movie? I think it's called Get Out. It's like a horror movie, sort of a horror movie.
I haven't seen it. No, I really want to see it. Though.
It's
supposed to be
really
awesome.
good. It's really good, and it just sort of like it just shits on every horror movie where like the black guy dies first or the black guy.
I might watch it today, so don't spoil it. Now that you've said it, I really want to watch it. 'Cause it's done by there's a comedy duo called Key and Peele, and it's directed by Jordan Peele.
Okay, all right. I won't spoil it for you. It's really good. It's a really good film.
Yeah, I've heard it's very good. Yeah, is it nominated for an Oscar?
I believe it was. Yeah, last year. Yeah. I'm not sure if
it's won some awards this year as well, like other stuff.
it's. I'm not sure if it's. Oh shit! I'm dead. I'm not sure if it won any Oscars, but it was.
Barry has just mentioned the greatest black superhero of all time.
Yeah, never thought of that. Yeah. Shaft.
Definitely a
maybe.
superhero.
Shaft is definitely a superhero. It's fucking cool. Get Out is pretty good, and Barry's put this year. Says he'll be nominated for an Oscar this year.
Oh, was it this year? I thought it was last year.
No, I thought he had it, because I thought he came out back end of last year.
I don't think it's this year.
I think it is, you know. I think it was too late for the cut last year.
Possibly. Oh shit! Oh, I'm doing crap on this race.
You've been going to watch the Oscar-nominated movies at the cinema. What have you watched that's of worth?
3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri was really good. I really enjoyed
Yeah,
that.
that's supposed to be really good. It's by the same people who did In Bruges, isn't it?
Is it? I do not know. I do not know.
Which is also excellent, by the way.
That is very good. That's probably been my favourite thing to come out this year. There's a few things from last year that will be in the Oscars, like Blade Runner, for example. So Blade Runner, I'm just going to want to win all the Oscars. But
what category is that nominated in?
I'm not sure, but I would assume it would be like visual effects and best director and stuff like that. But visual effects and that kind of thing would probably go to The Darkest Hour, which I've seen and is okay. It's pretty good, Darkest Hour.
That's the Winston Churchill one, yeah?
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Gary Oldman will win that, won't he?
Yeah. Well, I don't know, because you've got The Post as well, which has got Meryl Streep and Tom Hanks in it, so they might get like a best acting role or something like that in it. But certainly for like visual effects and makeup, Darkest Hour would get it for making Gary Oldman look like Winston Churchill, because it is fantastic.
You know how many times I've fallen off in that single conversation you two just had?
How many?
12.
Nice.
The main actor from Barry says the main actor from Get Out is nominated for an Oscar for Best Actor this year.
Oh, okay. Oh, really? Oh, okay. He was in an episode of Black Mirror. That was a really good episode as well. He was in
not
the one.
Not to be confused by Black Lightning.
No.
Not the same. Not even slightly. Elliot says, "Does your YouTube still censor my comments again?" Does your YouTube censor my comments again? No.
No, I haven't noticed.
We read them all out.
No, he's sometimes he posts comments which we can't see. He was on about it the other day in one of my streams.
Oh. No, I don't think so.
So what
have you commented on recently?
Yeah.
Barry says Gary Oldman will win, Darkest Hour will win, nothing else.
No, it was okay, Darkest Hour, but it wasn't amazing. But the makeup was fantastic.
So we should check the chat and see if it comes up under spam or something.
It'd be like the comments on videos and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No. He's on about it in the chat. He's on about it in the chat.
Oh, in this chat.
Yeah, in this chat. I went to see The Shape of Water the other day, which was very weird.
Yeah, I want to see that actually. I'm gonna try and check it out at some point. I like Guillermo del Toro. I like his film, so
it's worth a watch. I didn't think it was amazing, but it was worth a watch. And General Zod in it is really good, I have to say.
Right, okay.
I can't remember
General Zod.
I can't remember his name, so I just call him General Zod.
Michael Shannon.
I will find him.
I will find him.
It's Michael Shannon, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Did you know that they're actually doing a new Superman verse movie or series based on Krypton?
Yes,
Krypton, isn't
it is called
Grandfather or
Krypton. Yeah, I have heard about that. It's about Jor-El, isn't it?
Krypton.
Krypton.
It's about his
the Krypton factor.
granddad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be how Jor-El puts Kal-El in the spaceship, and then he has to do like a fucking what, I can't remember what you call assault course afterwards. Him and General Zod just do an assault course at the end.
That'd be brilliant.
That would be fucking awesome.
Just two blokes dressed as Superman and General Zod doing an assault course. The kryptonite factor.
I will find him.
I will beat his
I get out of
time.
this damned maze.
Good times.
I think that's how they get out of the Phantom Zone. By playing the Krypton factor.
You've not seen The Disaster Artist, have you?
Not yet. No, I want to see it.
See, that's supposed to be good as well.
I might be seeing that today, actually, somehow. I don't know how, but I might be seeing that today.
Okay.
But I
What
want
else is Oscar worthy this year?
to.
That's movie wise.
What else have you got? You got I, Tonya, which I've not seen yet.
That's supposed to be really good, actually. I want to see that because it comes out. It's only just come out over here at the cinema, I think.
There's another one called Ladybird, which I've not seen yet.
Okay.
I don't even know what that's about.
There's always some arty one that no one's ever heard of.
Yeah. What else? I've seen loads
Elliot,
of
yes,
films.
we are seeing your comments, mate. We can still see your comments, including the emoji one. I did read it out.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I was talking about in one of my streams the other day about how when you become like an affiliate or a partner or something on Twitch, you can like create your own emojis for people to use.
Oh, yeah.
So when we become an affiliate or a partner or whatever on Twitch, we'll have to get an emoji that just says blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, definitely, yeah. We've already got a sticker, haven't we, that says that? I think Mika's made some stickers. Let me have a look at the back of my laptop.
Oh, is it?
If not, we definitely need one. No, I've got... Oh, sorry, we've got an... Oh, bitch. We've got... That's What She Said one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. I know what you mean. I thought you meant on, like, Facebook or something like that, or on Twitch or something. You mean physical things, not just digital things.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah, he should definitely do one that says blah, blah, blah. We'll post them out to Elliot in Mother Russia.
Russia does not allow stickers. No self-adhesives in Russia. After the emoji one, I'm trying to figure out what word YouTube doesn't like.
Blah, blah, blah. Can you still type blah, blah, blah? As long as you can type that, then it's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, that's all you need to come into the comments and say, really.
Yeah.
Blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah.
blah. Blah, blah,
Blah. Blah, 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 blah.
blah, blah. I'm first.
I didn't get a very good start that time.
Get out of my way.
Get out of my way.
Get out of my way. Ooh.
Is custom vehicles on or something?
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, that's why I get left for dust. Dust.
Anybody?
No! Dust.
Anybody?
No. Dust. Oh, you bastard.
Russia has tons of stickers, says Elliot.
Oh, jolly good.
Somebody just played snooker. They hit their car, the person's car then hit me, and I went flying into the water.
They should all be destroyed.
What out there, Manuel?
They're lethal at 6 months, and I do mean lethal.
How fast do they run? Cheetah speed.
How bloody fast are cheetahs?
Cheetah speed.
Cheetah speed.
I just love how intense he is.
And how much to cheat?
He's such a miserable bastard, isn't he? They should all be destroyed.
That's like his first line in the film as well. From afar, they should all be destroyed. Who's this bloke? Oh shit.
Clever girl.
That Velociraptor proper goes to town line though.
Oh yeah, proper. It's a shame, really, because apart from Ian Malcolm, he's like the best character in the movie.
Yeah, he's a good character. I do like Samuel L. Jackson's character as well.
All the decent characters die.
But
all the dickheads still survive.
That's true. Like Tim and Lex, they should have been done for fucking really early into the film.
Oh yeah, totally. These super
Just,
intelligent.
on the way to Jurassic Park.
They get dubbed as these super intelligent lizards and stuff like that, and then they just can't even track down two dickheads in a kitchen.
They should have been killed and eaten by fucking herbivores. That's how stupid they are.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, should have been trampled on by a fucking brachiosaur.
Getting a dinosaur talk out now, dickheads.
Yeah. Dino DNA.
A DNA strand, like me,
from a dinosaur,
is the blueprint for all living things.
Spared no expense. I'm glad no one's watching my screen today. I'm driving absolutely appallingly. I'm just having too much fun.
I had a nice battle with the person who's behind me. We both ended up jumping, and he like rammed into me in midair. And somehow we both spun off, but I ended up going forward at the end of it.
Very sexual description there.
That's
sexual.
Very. We came together.
Fucking hell. I like how Ian Malcolm in the first Jurassic Park is like this super cool hip dude, and in the second one is just completely traumatized and a fucking moron. Like it's just so mardy.
Yeah.
Just completely serious.
Run as fast as you can. That's my best Ian Malcolm impression.
There's quite a lot of Velociraptor prawn based on that clever girl meme.
Clever girl.
What's a furry?
A what? I thought you said a theory. Oh, not. I don't know. I'm in first place. I can't. Oh shit.
Furry, I suppose, would be a humanoid bunny girl, and not just a girl with bunny ears, but a anthropomorphic bunny shaped like a human.
Oh shit! Oh, I was doing so well then. Sorry.
So not a human dressed as an animal.
No.
Right. I understand. The world's so weird sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we're geeks, obviously, but
nah.
You know, there's some.
Okay.
Alex says person who thinks they're a cat/rabbit. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Have you seen?
I'm sorry, not Alex.
Did you see that program that was on Channel 4 a while back about people that like to dress up as dogs and pretend they're dogs? They basically look like gimps, only they're dogs.
I know that like in the Hinkley Island Hotel.
Yes.
Well, like, they have like these meetups for people who dress up as animals.
Really?
Yeah, but apparently they just have sex and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, it just sounds weird though, doesn't it? Like people dressing up as but like they don't go there then get changed into their animal costume. They go there dressed as an animal.
So hold on a minute. The Hinkley Island Hotel hosts a gangbang every now and then.
Well, I'm not sure it's a gangbang as such, but it's like they definitely sort of hire the room out to these weirdos.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do you know when?
We could have a hidden cam. Look at the shit some people get up to.
Do they have a?
And it says or any other animal, real or imaginary.
Otherwise.
Do they have a Facebook group or anything like that?
Probably. Pretty much everything he's got a Facebook.
Are you going to go
nowadays.
dressed as a horse but with a really disappointing tiny willy?
Cheers, mate.
That's right, guys. We started the stream off so well, and I've just used the term "willy" on the stream, so that's how it's gone.
Our streams do tend to degenerate as they go along.
We did just have 69 comments as well. Hey! Sorry.
Can you imagine what our 24-hour stream with the Daydreamers would be like?
No, I can't. I don't want to think about it.
It'd start all sensible and it'd end with one of us walking down the street with a webcam nutting people we come across.
After a few hours, I'll just head down to the Hinkley Island Hotel anyway.
Elliot says, very small percentage of them have sex. Also, it's impossible to have sex in those costumes. To which Adam has replied, how do you know?
Personal experience.
Elliot, are you one of these weirdos that goes to these... Elliot's put, imagine having sex in a fur coat.
Yeah. Look,
imagine how Hugh Hefner used to feel.
Lord knows I've tried to have sex in one of those costumes, but it's simply impossible. Blah, blah, blah.
Just cut a hole where the holes need to be. Surely. Oh, God. Elliot, how do you know, actually? I'm going to regret asking, no doubt about it, but now that we're on this conversation, we have covered many topics today. We might as well go for this as well.
Yeah, fuck it. In for a penny, in for a pound.
Yeah. We have the furry Russian meetups in Russia.
Blah,
Vladimir
blah,
Putin
blah.
does not know about it. Blah, blah, blah.
Good old
Or
Vlad.
does he?
He probably fucking is one. Yeah.
He
Go on,
dresses up
Elliot,
as a
don't be shy.
bald eagle.
Totally theoretical. I don't have a fursuit. It's too hot and sweaty.
Ugh.
God.
What are these things called? Furry parties? I'm going to Google it. Hold on. I'm going to put Hinkley Island Hotel.
No, definitely Hinkley Island Hotel. I don't know if it's like... it's not exclusive to there.
Hinkley Island Hotel furry party.
Furry orgy.
It's common knowledge, I'm sure.
Oh, God. It's not common knowledge. We have no idea. Adam says, from politics to furry orgies. Barry says, the percentage of those people ever having sex, costume or not, is really low. Fair. And Elliot says, it's common knowledge, I'm sure. Which, again, it isn't, because... why would it be? Mule's obviously doing some research now, because he's silent and he's...
There's a convention going on in Birmingham, actually, called Confuzzled. That's 2017. Oh, obviously... people don't want to go back for 2018, apparently. Christmas nights at Jury's Inn, Hinkley Island. I can't see... obviously, it must be very low-key, this whole fuzzy, furry party, or whatever it's called. Oh, here we go. Oh, hold on. Who's this? Fred Patton, Furry Fandom, an adult social group interested in anthropomorphic animals in art, literature and culture, has grown since the 1980s to include an estimated 50,000 furries, as they're called. Furries.
Right.
There you go.
And it's, there are conventions all over the world.
And how many of those have you attended?
Frosty says, bike's just been picked up as well now. Today is a day for loss.
Oh, no.
No!
Get yourself to a furries convention, Frosty.
Please tell me when you go to these conventions, Elliot, you go as a cougar.
Now it's still starting to make sense, isn't it?
Yeah, this is it now. All the pieces are fitting together.
Yeah.
I always just thought you were a cougar because you were a middle-aged woman that preys on young people.
How do you know he doesn't?
Well, that's true.
Fair point, fair point. Oh, man! Oh, I'm up against Manuel Paco. I've only just noticed.
Good old Manuel. He's always here for the Saturday morning show, and he loves it.
Oh man, he's in first as well. He's fighting for first. Well,
he's good at this, isn't he?
Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he fucking loves GTA, doesn't he? Good old Manuel. He's going to try and knock me off. Not in a good way.
Just caught the back end of that conversation. Furry convention. Everyone loves a bit of sexy dress up. Am I going the wrong way? Oh, I am. I think. I must have missed a checkpoint.
Yeah, but as an animal, like you could go as a Furby. Imagine fucking a Furby.
You go as Chewbacca. You go as me, I'm pretty hairy.
Yeah, there's just one of these furry conventions where everybody dresses as Sunny. And then they all
Sunny
start
Club, mate.
fucking each other.
That's called Sunny Club, mate.
It sounds
That's
like
what we'll
an
do.
absolute nightmare.
Get together for
Go with a cribble.
Frost says, mate, I'd fuck dressed up as anything. Oh, fair play.
Yeah. The thing is, I can believe that. I believe that.
It'd
Yeah,
call
fair
over
play.
fire to get to a face painting tent.
Elliot says it's like 300 people, like slash furries.
Well, all fucking each other dressed up as Sunny.
Jesus. Change his YouTube name immediately.
It's like 300 Spartans, only 300 Sunnies.
Yeah. It's not going to be a good version of that film, it must be said.
This is Sparta! And then they all start bumming each other.
Oh, Christ.
You have a vivid imagination.
No, we're just weirdos, that's all. We're just fucking weirdos.
Oh no, Manuel Paco's gonna win! Son of a bitch! Fuck you, Manuel, if you're
Paco
watching.
has won. Fuck you, Manuel, if you're watching.
Paco. Well, I come
Good luck,
forth.
Frosty. Don't get heat stroke, says Elliot.
Mate, we've got your Siberian weather at the minute. We're not gonna get any heat stroke here.
No.
Oh, Manuel Paco's just put lol in the chat. Fuck you, Manuel.
It's like the best troll on the internet, Manuel. Just turns up to these streams and fucking beats us all in the race. To be fair, we have got the Siberian weather here at the minute, Elliot. There's no chance of us being warm.
It's fucking
I'm
bullshit,
sitting
mate.
right next to the fucking radiator. It's so cold out.
Oh, Manuel's just jizzed in my face.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Frosty says, Mule depends on how fast you rub it.
Wee.
Yeah,
If you're rubbing it to get friction burns,
that
you
is what
have
she
to
said.
stop.
Wee.
I think we've got time for a couple more races before we have to call it a day.
Yeah.
Dreamer gaming.
Good, yeah.
Me. Nice. Nice little plug there.
Elliot says, oh, now when I think about it, Russian furry convention is always in winter. It's before
Okay.
they all go into hibernation, isn't it?
Oh, God. Yeah. That's what they do. They just have one massive orgy before going into hibernation.
Yeah.
Hey, there's 10 people watching. Please feel free to say hello in the chat.
Yes,
Let us
please
know
do.
if you find our inane comments.
So, going back to
Interesting.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I didn't mean to interrupt there. Going back to furries,
Go on, man.
they should all be destroyed.
How fast
Well,
are they?
lethal, and I do mean
Cheetah
lethal.
speed.
But they are all clever girls.
There is something wrong with people in this world, though. If they have to go to like conventions dressed as like squirrels or whatever to get their end away.
But yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, it's just weird. But yeah, like leave us a link in the chat anyway, guys.
Well, at least they don't get turned on by their cars.
That's true. Do you?
No, I don't have a car.
Oh,
But if
Which
I did,
always- yeah, that's what I was about to say. Oh god. Oh, now when oh yeah, sorry, I've already read that. Barry says they do it during hibernation so they don't have sex with actual bears, etc. What is going on? What has this turned into today?
so you're saying that they have to go to these furry conventions to let out their frustration, their sexual frustration, so they don't fuck a bear. God, I really fancy fucking a bear right now. Time to go to time to go to the National
I can't,
Indoor
'cause it would
Arena and
literally
fuck
tear my
somebody
face
else.
off, yeah.
I really want to fuck a bear right now. Time to book a room at the Hinkley Island Hotel. Ah.
Turns up just like fucking bungalow rainbow.
Wasn't how I had in mind.
Just got loads of topless Winnie the Pooh pictures all over your bedroom.
Yeah. Fuck. Winnie the Pooh's bottomless most of the time. Maybe it'd be better.
That's why he's very promiscuous, isn't he, Winnie the Pooh? Because he wears a shirt.
Either.
He wears a shirt, but he doesn't wear any trousers. Dirty bastard.
Oh, you don't know the rubbish Winnie the Pooh gets up to for a pot of
It's
honey.
it's like Donald Duck, isn't he? He's like naked at the bottom half, and then when he comes out of the shower, he wears a towel.
I know, yeah. It's weird.
Yeah, he hasn't even got a dick to cover.
Yeah.
Oh God, this is weird.
Yeah.
We've gone weird today. We've took it to another level. Okay, that's falling off. It's all the excitement of talking about fairies and stuff.
Talking about Winnie the Pooh. Do you reckon honey makes a good lubrication?
Ah, that's Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
God.
I wouldn't want to try.
Oh, Christopher Robin.
God, no.
Oh, bother.
Right, Elliot's put, prepare yourself, there is an art-themed I can't say that word.
Anthropomorphic.
Military aircraft having sex, so weird. What?
That sounds very
Yes, but
Cuphead.
I'm not kidding. Mule says about Winnie the Pooh, but you know he's sitting in his pants with a t-shirt on playing GTA.
Damn right, mate. I'm doing the helicopter as we speak.
Oh God.
While you duel with Manuel Paco.
Damn right. Yeah, we're crossing swords as we speak.
I'm coming up from behind. Well, I was, but now somebody else in a very... Oh, crap.
Oh,
Very
Manuel
smashing
Paco's in first again.
car.
He's class at this, isn't he?
He's fucking awesome, isn't he?
Today's definitely been one of the most mixed Saturday morning shows we've done.
Totes.
Totes.
Sorry, I'm concentrating on beating... I'm concentrating on
Being
beating
second best to
Manuel,
Manuel.
and I'm also thinking about Winnie the Pooh and honey as lubrication.
Nice. At least if the honey's not good lubrication, the dog can lick it off your balls.
You're not watching me right now, are you?
Three casters just took each other out there, fucking morons.
Archie, stop it! Oh fuck! I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell.
Going? I think we booked our seats ages ago.
We have a standing reservation.
Oh,
now.
go away, oh, Manuel! No, you flipped me, and not in a good way.
At least Elliot will be there, so we can meet him.
Yeah, that's true.
Blah, blah, blah.
Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
He'll be Jesus. He'll be presiding over the pearly gates.
He looks like South Park Jesus.
He does look like South Park Jesus.
Sorry, Elliot.
Oh, Manuel's well in front now.
Oh God, what's he said? Barry's put, I can imagine Lit is at the back driving a car like Toad from Wind in the Willows.
I'll have you know I'm not first.
Are you wearing like a tweed suit and stuff like that at the minute? Are you like?
No, I'm... Well, you know what I'm wearing.
I'm wearing a shirt with no
You don't
pants.
know what you're wearing.
Oh, in real life.
I don't know what you're wearing.
You're wearing your furry's costume.
I thought you meant in game. No, in real life. I'm just wearing trousers and a top.
I was going to say, I don't know what you're wearing in real life.
You know what I'm wearing.
You were there last night.
Meow.
God.
I'm just wearing a long sleeve shirt, some trousers, and a duvet cover.
You're wearing a duvet cover?
It's fucking cold.
It is fucking cold, to be fair.
You're wearing a duvet cover?
Well, I've got it over me.
Yeah.
Because you got cut holes and arms in it.
Yes.
Oh, like one of those like
I'm gonna go
wearable
hide in the
blankets
woods.
that you can wear.
Yeah,
I'm going to go hide in the
wearable
woods.
blankets that you can wear.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it's like them wearable clothes that you can wear.
Yeah, yeah. How come we've had so many people that have like just started, like not started the race, like, they've joined in but just sat at the fucking start line?
Does the duvet cover have a duvet inside? Well, it'd kind of be beside the point if it didn't.
Well, you didn't specify.
Guffy.
Oh, Manuel didn't win. He got fucking ruined by Guffy.
And the narrow custom.
We've now got onto the realm of a duvet cover is better when a duvet is contained within.
Yes,
also true.
It is.
Indeed. We're getting a bit philosophical in these conversations.
I know. Right, one more race then.
Yeah. That could be like a... That is the sort of stuff that you see, like, knobheads post on Facebook and stuff like that. You know, when they put, like, motivational things in quotes, you know?
Yeah.
Like, be yourself and all that sort of shit. A duvet cover is better when a duvet is contained within. And you can imagine
Please
it, like,
put it on Facebook. Please put it on Facebook.
with a background of, like, clouds or something like that. Or, like, a couple holding hands looking out to the horizon.
I prefer stuff like demotivational posters and shit.
Demotivational posts.
Yes.
What, like you're a twat?
The only thing to fear is the only thing to fear is fear itself and spiders.
Right, I see what you mean.
Frosty says, Barry, not if you want to use it as a cape. Oh, well, we're going on to the different uses for a duvet cover now. That's true. I mean, they should be too heavy if you're like using a whole duvet as a cape.
I do actually have a blanket, a Superman blanket, which I have over my chair if you see it in my streams. But it does double up as a Superman cape.
Wow, that's awesome.
It is awesome. Fern made it for me a few years ago. Tops. So I can
Awesome.
So I can put my Superman onesie on, and then put my Cape blanket on. That sounds like Kate Blanchett, doesn't it? Put my Kate Blanchett on, and I'm fucking sorted.
Yeah.
You use a blanket or towel? Yeah, blanket all the way, mate.
What, for a cape? What are we talking about now?
That's what Barry's put in the chat. Use a blanket or a towel as a cape.
Oh, okay, right.
All I know is bad girls do it well.
They do it well.
Yeah.
Yeah. My chain is always hitting my chest when I'm banging on the dashboard. I thought it was dashboard. Oh yeah, dance floor. That makes more sense.
Is it dashboard? I'm not even sure now.
I think dance floor makes more sense.
Frosty's... Oh, God. Elliot's put... You can make a box of pain at home. The one from June that causes pain but does no damage.
Yeah.
Frosty says, empty cover would make for a better parachute.
Dune is a weird movie.
Even weirder TV series.
There's a TV series?
Yep, like a 4-part miniseries.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Right.
Oh, Manuel! Stop.
Mr. Faulty!
I know nothing.
Oh my god, I've entered first. That's not going to last.
Not for long, dickhead!
That's not going to last.
Dickhead!
Oh, Manuel! No!
I can't take you seriously when you're saying the word Manuel.
Oh, Manuel!
Oh, Manuel.
Fucking Basil Mulety.
Mule?
No, Manuel.
Have you put up that picture yet?
Is that what Fern sounds like? Mule.
Morning, Major!
Obviously, if you're not from this country and of a certain age, you probably don't know what Faulty Towers is, but that's what we're referencing, just so you know.
Oh, Manuel. Stop teasing me like that. Oh, Manuel. Stop teasing me, you dirty bastard.
What the hell? Oh, someone news in the comments.
Oh, God.
Dustin
Manuel,
Harris,
stop
my
it!
name's Dustin Harris.
Oh, Manuel, you son of a bitch! No! Oh, God!
I got clean lap. Oh, fuck it, I can't read the comments. Someone else. I'm trying to concentrate. My name's Dharmahata81 on GTA if you want to add me. Thank you, Dustin. Please subscribe to the channel while you're here, mate. Appreciate that. Appreciate you coming along to the Saturday morning show.
Appreciate
Elliot
it.
says the skin. Elliot says the skin temperature receptors get so confused. Blah blah blah.
Blah,
Frosty
blah,
says,
blah.
"Don't mention the war."
Don't.
You know, you caught up with Mule.
That's another. Yeah, man. I'm all
Faulty Towers, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Faulty Towers. Yeah. Don't mention the war.
I don't know how, but I landed and fucking bounced.
Oh, I'm not going to beat this dude. Oh, I might. Oh shit, I might. Yes! Oh, what a win!
Manuel Paco got past me, the bastard. Right at the end.
Fucking wow, mate.
Wow, mate.
Fucking
I don't have a very powerful bike.
banging bastards.
No, not me. I probably won't. Oh no, I will finish, but good shit.
That's what she said.
I've gone
Oh, God,
I've gone third or fourth, I'm not sure. Mate.
I came like 8th.
Okay, fourth again.
I came first. That's what
Like
she
you
said.
finished 10th, didn't even start. Oh, right, are we calling it there, are we?
Yep.
I think so.
Cool.
It's not going to be like Fortnite last night. We're about ready to finish at 11:30. One more, like 1:30, we finally stopped.
Did you seriously finish at 1:30?
About that, I think.
Bloody hell.
Oh man, well, you came third. Sad days. Oh yeah. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more from the DayDreamer Gamers, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. We're here every Saturday from 10 AM. We also have some of us also have our own channels. I have my own channel, youtube.com/GamingMule, and Sonny also has his channel. What have you got a URL yet, Sonny?
I don't have a custom URL yet because I'm not popular enough. But if you just type in Sunny Club on YouTube, you'll find me. In fact, I'll put a link in there now.
There you go. So yeah, if you've enjoyed today, subscribe to all the channels.
Links to our channels on the DayDreamer Gaming profile.
Frosty is asking me if I'm going down the pub. Sadly not, mate, for I am monumentally hungover this morning. So, sadly
you went on
not.
a bit
mate.
of a pub crawl last night.
Yeah, guys, if you just click the Sunny Club person in the chat, then subscribe to my channel that way. That'd be wonderful.
There you go. Boom. Thanks, everybody.
This is me.
And there's Lit as well.
Hi.
So, yeah, thanks, everybody that's been watching. We'll see you all again very soon. I've been Gaming Mule, and I've been joined by Sunny.
Goodbye.
And I've been joined by Lit Kamarek.
Bye.
We'll see you all again next week. Love you. Bye.